one class, 3 and 4 in another class, and then 5 and 6 in another class.
Hi.
And then you'd have to go.
You know what I found out from my TA, Tom? That I was born in 2002. I grew up in the era of VHS, CRT TVs, and also dial-up internet.
Yeah.
So I was born in 2002, but I still lived a bit of 80s.
Still lived a bit of the 80s, yeah?
Yeah.
VHS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, I got diagnosed with lung cancer. So
Sorry to hear that.
my treatment has started here, but I'm kind of contemplating maybe. I was thinking about going back home.
Maybe I should run for cancer now that I know you have it.
But
You should do one of those runs or walks and raise money.
Yeah.
treatment and stuff like that is very hard back there.
Yeah.
The hospital we have is only four stories.
And the economy's not so great out in
No, and the stupidest thing I just found out, like, we lost all our major industries back home. Like, we had the Brunswick mine and the Bathurst paper mill.
Right.
Bathurst paper mill got sold to a company in Quebec. So they turned around and they screwed a lot of families. They closed it.
Probably, yeah.
With the promises of keeping it open, they ended up closing it on them. And now, in the past year, they're having talks that, sorry for my language, but some dumbass is trying to build a condo building in Bathurst. It's like, come on, man, the stupidest site possible to put it on the site where the mill was.
Yeah,
where the ground is top,
It's soil. Like
soil
sawdust.
It'll be soft, right?
Not only soft, it's all the chemicals that the mill used to make the paper in the grounds and stuff like that. And to me, the community back home, like, I kind of got a newsletter from them because I want to see what's going on in my hometown, and they're going forward with it. You know, it's like unbelievable because the whole time the Baptist paper mill was there. So I mean, there was like over 50 years that mill was there.
Yeah.
And you think about all the poison stuff and everything that went in the ground and into the water.
It's probably gnarly, like Lake Ontario.
Yeah, and still today, right now, the government back home is trying to force the new company to do treatment around the plant, and they're refusing. They're telling them
I grew up on a farm too in Fort Erie.
it's not their responsibility.
Yeah.
Which farm?
Fort Erie, like that farm right there. Like off of Parkside, we had two homes. We had the foster home and we had the farmhouse.
Wow.
So it was kind of like my dad. and we had those big old satellites, like the gray metal ones.
Oh yeah, those old chunky looking things.
Yeah.
People actually make money these days around the East Coast. They go around buying the old ones because now they have the internet. It's been graded up and stuff like that back home. So now a lot of the landlord owners, they tore them all down. So people like scrap metal. They go around picking them up.
I did that at Dennis and Kathy's house. Every time they switched providers, I would throw it into the fenced area that we had. I used to recycle satellite dishes in the area.
You did a lot of stuff when you're only 16.
Yeah. I was 3 when I recycled everyone's dishes.
Wow.
I remember whipping into that little fence, like that little bin we made out of fencing materials.
You have a good memory.
Yeah, it was like all the way up to here of satellite dishes.
He was born with disabilities when he was born, and he kind of still struggles with it today, but you wouldn't always think about it. He's so bright, he's so much more brighter than I am, it's not even funny. I didn't even get past grade 4, and he's like at grade 11. Yeah,
I'm sure you're very smart. I'm sure you're both smart.
Yeah.
Everyone's smart in their own different ways, right?
I learned most of my knowledge and everything I know today is because after I left school, I was a jerk in school. I hated the teachers. I hated school.
Like school though, right? You're a hands-on learner though.
I was kind of different. There was a special room in the schoolhouse, and whenever I'd be acting up and stuff, they put me in there, and then all the kids would make fun of me because I was in that room. So
That's
when I got into grade 4, they did the same thing to me, and then finally I just got mad, and my dad just got to the end with me, like not in a frustrated manner, but just because it wasn't working for me in school.
And that's why Dad doesn't let me post his face on YouTube because he's worried that might come back and haunt him.
Yeah.
Not only that, it's just out of
Not
res-
everybody likes to be on YouTube though.
I do.
I don't like it.
it's
Sorry.
it's just out of basically Harley.
I'm not filming you. I'm just
Oh, that's
recording.
okay.
Like it was just talking.
It's just basically doing stuff like that. It's just respect. That's all.
Yeah.
Everybody's different.
You gotta watch
Yeah.
where you are. And
I'm just filming my coat. Sorry.
So,
Do you like to do film and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm posting every second.
Wow.
that's his favorite toy when I come here. Like I bought him another one besides that one, but somebody stole it from him at the house, one of the houses he was at. So I bought him another one, and now I only bring it for him on the weekends
That's
when I
good.
come.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And he adores it. I got some comments from some workers in here. It's like, you're supposed to be here for a visit, not being a. You know what, man? It's my son, and
Yeah.
whatever he enjoys doing, I let him do.
And this is my studio. I want to
You
make
know,
money.
so if he was at home, I'd be doing the same thing with him. You know what I mean? Like if he wants, he enjoys doing it. Like
The YouTube star. Love
you know
Yeah.
the biggest thing he loves.
I got 32 views on some of my videos.
Amazing.
Yeah.
His most amazing thing that he loves the most. You're probably going to get a kick out of this, but he loves light switches, electricity.
I blew myself up as a kid several times.
At his first home at Dennis and Kathy's, he used to stick knives in
Oh, and the sockets.
those
Yeah.
things, and he got zapped one time.
Jeez. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah.
He never did it after that.
I never died.
You gotta get someone to show you how to work the circuits and stuff and how to do it.
When I was a kid, the last time I did it, I just blew myself up. Like I'm demolecularized, but I'm still here.
Good. Fantastic. Alright,
You
I'll
one
leave
of the
guys
workers
to it.
here?
Pardon?
You one of the workers here?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're
Yeah,
pretty.
just finished, but I gotta go check on my other visit.
Oh yeah.
You're
Just
pretty.
Saturdays now.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't work here during the week anymore.
Okay. We were at when
I'm a teenage boy. I like girls.
when we were
As long as
first
you're respectful, that's important.
Yeah.
Right?
we got to
I don't have a bubble, so I don't care what you do to me. Yeah.
He's when he was first born, he got involved with CAS,
Yeah, those stupid.
and they treated us like crap. I was using probably about 5 years before he was born, and I never used for that whole 5 years.
Yeah.
And they came back like, out
They
of
c-
respect, you should take a client into a private room, and you know if there's something that came up on the tests, then you tell them. The worker that we had at CAS, he told us right out in front of, right in the lobby where people were sitting down. He tried to say that I got diagnosed with traces of cocaine in me.
And now it's inside of me.
And meanwhile, it was 5 years.
That explains why.
before he
That
was even born.
explains.
Before he was even thought of, I was already clean.
Yeah.
You guys just
That
gotta
explains
keep-
why I was such a brat as a
Then
kid.
No, you gotta keep positive though. You gotta think about the future.
Yeah.
We came here. We came here when they were over in the other building,
Mm.
and it was
Just down the road, right?
out of 100. I gave them like 80% of respect because of the way they treated us. and stuff
Remember
like
that day when they took me from you? Like after all those arguments?
Yeah, but those thoughts and those things, Harley, you should try to learn.
Hey, CS at Kennedy Street. Do not do that
We
again.
should talk about some positive stuff.
Stupid
Yeah.
sugars.
Yeah.
She said the exact thing Dad wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Trying to think of positive stuff, like whatever happened in the past is
Like those
absolutely.
yummy lollipops.
I just wanted to say it online so they could get a sad kick out of it.
Oh, they're getting a kick. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. I'm gonna go check on the other family.
Have a good day.
I'll
man.
see you guys
See ya.
later, okay? Bye.
Okay. Is that crazy that everyone on my mom's side is tomboyish a bit?
Aw,
Yeah.
your dad back home, back east. There's
Yeah.
a lot of tomboys back east.
Yeah. So
you know
then,
you know where the tradition of tomboy came from, Harley?
where did it come from?
Women who ran farms.
It did?
Yeah. It's women that owned their own farms and ran their own farms.
Yeah.
That's where tomboy came in.
Yeah.
You know, like they run their farm, they run their business, but also
Yeah.
on the weekends, they're ladies.
Yeah.
So that's why the original name tomboy came up.
That's what I'm saying, like mine's reversed. Like I
And-
believe like I'm more like Alexandra than I am myself most days.
In the early years, it was much easier to own and run a farm than it is today.
Yeah.
And it was good money in the early years too, so that's why a lot of women done their best to keep their farms and stuff like that because it was like a guaranteed money in the bank, right?
Yeah. You
can
heard
get
what I
sw-
said, right?
Yeah, I hear you, Harley. Dad listens to everything you say.
I have a pretty interesting, like, genetically have an interesting side of my mother's side.
Yeah.
And you too. So it's legit. Everybody in my family is part girl.
Everybody has a little.
Yeah, but no one really sees it, that's why.
Well, nobody really talks about it because they don't want to embarrass themselves.
Yeah.
The one way your dad lives his life is that I don't care about what other people think.
Yeah.
I do and say what I want.
Yeah.
And if people don't like hearing what I have to say or what I do, then don't be around me.
Yeah.
Go someplace else.
Yeah.
I'm not put on earth to please other people.
Yeah.
I'm put here to please myself.
That makes sense.
Please myself.
I just wanted to say that for Lynette because
Not-
she doesn't see it in
Not
me.
in the wrong way, but I try to please myself, not please others.
Yeah.
Which means when I see my kids happy, smiling, playing, enjoying what they're doing,
Like me?
that makes me happy.
Like me, right?
Well, yeah, of course. Like you're my
Like
son.
I believe I'm a tiny bit like Alexandra, you know, my girlfriend,
Yeah,
and I run my own YouTube channel, etc.
yeah.